Hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really good recipe for you today. We're going to be cooking mac and cheese. Okay, I'm going to show you a really great recipe for mac and cheese. There's quite a few different ways you can cook macaroni and cheese. We'll get into that, but this in particular recipe is going to be a baked macaroni and cheese with a cheese sauce. So to start off with, we have our elbow macaroni noodles, some Italian style cheese, and I choose the Italian with the macaroni and cheese because they have five different cheese in the bag. And then we also have our sharp cheddar. I have 2/3 cup of sour cream, and then I have 2 cups of heavy whipping cream. And then for your seasonings, you want to use a little bit of salt, onion powder, garlic powder, pepper, and then we also have 1 egg that we're using. Okay, so let's get into this recipe. So while your noodles are cooking, you can go ahead and start on your cheese toss. First, you want to add your heavy whipping cream. Now that your heavy whipping cream have came to a boil, turn your stove down on low heat, and then add a little bit of your garlic powder. And this is optional. You don't have to season it if you don't want to. You could just do the cheese sauce without the seasonings. Add a little bit of salt, add a little bit of pepper, and then you want to add your onion powder. And next, go ahead and take some of your Italian cheese, which is pretty much like 2/3 right there. Then I'm going to add another 2/3 of the sharp cheddar cheese. And let me tell you something, you guys. You do not need flour with your cheese sauce. If you add enough cheese, it's going to thicken on its own, especially when you put it to the side to cool. So now that our noodles have cooked and we have drained them, now it's time to start assembling the mac and cheese. So the first thing you want to do is add half a stick of butter. Your seasonings, this is salt. So add a little bit of salt. And adjust the seasonings to your liking, or don't season your mac and cheese at all. Some people don't like it or season their mac and cheese at all. That's completely fine. You can just follow all the other steps without the seasonings. That's garlic powder. This one is onion powder. And then also some black pepper. Give it another good stir. Next, go ahead and add your egg. Then after that, add that 2/3 cup of sour cream. Then give it another good stir. So the sour cream is kind of going to be the substitution for the milk. Next, go ahead and add your cheese. And I'm going to add another 2/3 cup of cheese in my mixture of sharp cheddar and Italian cheese. Get that a good stir. Then we're going to come on back and add our cheese sauce. Next, what you want to do is add your cheese sauce to your mixture. And then you want to give that another good stir. As you can see, the cheese sauce thickened on its own without flour. Give that another good stir. Just look at all that greatness already. Do you see that? So what you want to do next is you want to taste your mac and cheese already. Taste it and see if it is to your liking. All right, that's pretty good and seasoned. I think I'm gonna add a pinch more salt. And then we're gonna assemble it. Go ahead and assemble our mac and cheese. Go ahead and spread it out in your pan, your baking pan. Make sure your oven is on at 350 degrees already, so that it don't dry your mac and cheese out while warming up. Add just some more cheese. Then what you want to do next is take you some frozen butter, and you want to grate it on top of the cheese so that your cheese stay moist while in the oven. So grate a little bit of butter on there all around your mac and cheese. After that, go ahead and start adding the rest of it on top. If you have any leftover macaroni and cheese from the the mixture that you made, don't throw it away. Let me show you something. You could take a pan such as this, or a 9-inch or 8-inch cake pan, and just take it and make a pie. Don't waste it. Don't throw it away. Just take it and make a pie. So what you're going to do is just take that mixture and place it in that pan, and then add some cheese on top and butter, and it's done. Now this is what I like to see. I like to see the butter bubbling and sizzling on the side of my macaroni and cheese. You may not like that, I understand. Just don't add the butter. It'll still be perfectly good. You may want to add a little milk to this recipe so that it doesn't dry out as it is cooking. But I like the butter in mine. So let's let this cool, and then we're going to try it out. So let's check out this macaroni pie. I did add some breadcrumbs on there just because that's something I just wanted to add. So let's go ahead and check this out. And this is the leftover mac and cheese that I had. A little overestimated. It's okay at times. If you do, all I'm saying is don't waste your macaroni and cheese. Get you a little pan like this and make you a macaroni pie. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, that thing want to fall apart. Up. We'll get half of a macaroni pie, but we're going to go ahead and grab the rest of that because we need that too. So this is our macaroni pie with the leftover macaroni and cheese that we had. And I don't recommend throwing the noodles away. Just make a macaroni pie. That's some good stuff right there, you guys. I ain't even gonna lie.